Yeah. It's a bit like that. Welcome in to Between Two Card Sleeves, episode 3, take 2. And I only say that because by the time I had finished recording episode 3, about 98% of the content found therein was already outdated. So that's gonna be behind a paywall. I'm thinking I'll eventually tinker. You know what I'll do? I don't know if you're just not responding or if your mic died, but
no,
okay,
I'm here.
good.
I'm here.
I'm Sir Chris. With me is Dahmpir as always.
Welcome back.
But yeah, I just by the time it was recorded, it was already basically old information. And then I became a store owner, and
that's a thing.
Yeah, so it just everything sort of just fell apart in terms of me having free time to do anything. This is, I swear, the first day in 3 weeks that I got home from work and didn't go straight to the store and do stuff. And that's only because I have an appointment in the morning that I have to take care of.
Oh, excuse me. Welcome to the first owning a business, man.
Oh no, it's not. I'm not complaining. I'm just It's more like I'm in a daze. I still can't believe that it's happened. Does that make sense? I mean,
take it from someone who has owned a business for just shy of 2 years now. I'm still freaked out by the simple fact that I wake up in the morning and I am the one who is responsible for my job.
Right. It's absolutely terrifying, yet at the same time very liberating. I choose my hours. I don't take shit from anyone because I can only give shit from myself. It's great, but at the same time, incredibly terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
So the biggest perk of being a shop owner when it comes to gaming is the simple fact that your outreach to the community dictates how much you grow.
Right.
So the more and more you devote yourself to it, the more and more you reach out to other groups. And you grow your shop, you grow your customer base, you grow your outreach to the community, you grow the community itself,
right?
And the potential for anything becomes a reality.
Absolutely. I'm slowly starting to see what you just said. It's I wish I wish I had more to add to that, but no, you basically hit that right on the head. You have to reach out. You have to. I mean, I made it a point to open up all of those social media accounts. Facebook. Well, the Facebook one was already open by the time I had gotten on, but I opened up a Twitter and Instagram, and then a YouTube channel attached to the email, and that's going to eventually start growing on its own when I find the time to actually make videos and stuff.
Well, there's 2 things I think that you need if you want to grow a YouTube channel as a shop. One of them is competitive play. And all you really need is just an overhead camera setting for your top tables.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing a feature match kind of deal.
You can either do recorded matches or live streaming. Both are able to gain your exposure and both are able to just get you out there.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, we have the internet. It's this isn't being run out of my home, so we have real internet. So
amen.
Right? Ren Borther. This is gonna be actual, it's gonna have real people internet, and I'm so happy to have real people internet. It's just it's so different. Granted, I've only ever used the real people internet to do work stuff, but it's so nice to not have to sit there for 30 seconds to load a basic text page. Jesus Christ.
Well, now here's the beautiful part. Now you don't have to work a day in your life.
Well, I mean, there's that little thing. I don't know if you heard. We did all sign that don't take profits agreement for the next 2 years. Just basically take profits and put it back into the store.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what you should do for the first.
Right.
Until the business is capable of being self-sufficient. Now,
Right,
the
right.
beautiful part about it is, and this is what I found, when you are the owner of a business and you are one of a select group that is employed by the business, you never have to work a day in your life, especially if you're doing something you love.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's more
I
fun
I
hobby
never work a day.
versus right.
Yes. Now, the one thing that you need to, I guess, temper that with is the simple fact that if you lose your passion for what is now something that is your responsibility, yeah,
Hmm.
for lack of a better way to put it, a job.
Right.
If you lose your passion for that, it will become a poison and it will kill you. It will kill your love for anything and everything that this game meant to you.
I wonder if I had like if I had gone tantalizingly close to that when Toys for You had closed. And I say that because of the things that I did after the store closed. I basically isolated myself. I did literally basically what I did
Really
when
wish to record my end of this. Clearly, you went full robot on that
oh geez. Yeah. Even you had a little bit of roboting yourself. Let me see what's my ping to you. No, 84 milliseconds. I mean, Discord's internet's fine. But anyways, what was I saying? I sort of isolated myself off from everyone. I don't think I even talked to anyone for like 2 straight weeks about anything. I mean, people would message me, I'd give them a little whatever, and then but I would never actually like, talk to people, if that makes sense.
Well, to someone like me, that actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like and I was almost getting into that sort of rut again when this recent store had collapsed. I mean, you saw, I was sort of like, I don't want to really do anything. Screw you all. You know, I'll see you guys in a couple months, whatever.
And that's when the nihilism becomes real.
Like the jaded part of me just sort of sprung up and did that thing it does, where just don't want to talk to people. And then a week later, I was signing papers for a store. I was like, holy shit, that backfired badly.
Yeah.
I mean, great for the community. I was just like, not what I expected, that's for sure. It's awesome.
When my business first started, it was literally me and my brother sitting at the kitchen table looking at each other. Well, we're gonna start a business, right? Right. Next day, sign the paperwork, and holy crap, I suddenly have 15 grand I need to haul ass and make up.
Jeez.
And probably the amazing part of it is I was able to turn that 15 grand back in a matter of 2.5 months.
Wow. So you basically are running 100% sustainable.
Yeah, as things stand right now, within 9 months of being in business, it's fully sustainable, paying back debts, and just growing.
Nice. That's good. That's always good to hear.
Well, best advice I can give: keep your overhead low and your profit margins reasonable. Don't keep them high; keep them reasonable.
Keep them right. And yeah, like there you go. There's one. We were talking about the price of dice, like the little Chessex, the polyhedrals, the ones that are like the random. There's the D20, D4, D8.
Yeah, the package deals.
Yeah, the package deal. And we were looking at prices of it, and I don't know why, but I had sort of assumed that they were on the lower end of like maybe $5-6, but
no,
they're really. Well, there you go. Like they're really not. Like we looked at our order from the distributor and like, oh crap, that's cost, and that's not even shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. That's why they're $8.99, folks. You know, that's what's gonna happen.
Well, that's actually still a reasonable price.
Yeah, I believe Four Pillars does them at about the same. So we just basically, yeah, okay, if it works for them, it'll probably work for us.
Yeah. As long as you're able to keep your shipping costs down and you make large orders, not a problem.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But let's see. That was 10 minutes of business posting. I don't know if we'll probably float in and out of that topic as the night progresses. Let's see. What do I have here? Commander's coming out this Friday.
Dragons. Just dragons.
Have you looked over?
Dragon.
Yeah, have you looked at all
just
at any of the stuff?
Just the dragon deck. Everything else terrifies the crap out of me.
Yeah, because Yeah, I did a video on the whole. Like, I looked through every single new card in the set, and I posted a video of it. I might link it in the show notes, but interesting. I don't know. I like how, and this was after I discovered that there are white vampires in Ixalan. Did you know that? Okay. He's typing. I'm a robot. Well, at least the recording will be good. He'll hear me when this gets published sometime next month. But right, Jesus. But what I was saying was, did you hear that Ixalan had white vampires in it?
I've already taken a look at the spoiler, and it is looking extremely similar to old Magic.
Right. Like, well, I mean, just the aesthetic. It's conquistador vampires. And I thought that was, I like how they kind of previewed that with the Edgar Markov deck. It's like it's Mardu vampires, and I was like, oh, okay. So they're pushing the white vampire deal for Ixalan so that people buy more of that.
What was the other case of colored off-color vampires? Because black and red is of course home. I can't remember any instance of a blue vampire. I think there were a couple white ones in the past, but not recently.
Yeah, they were kind of like a either in like Plane Shift or something, but nothing like a full-on tribe of white vampires. So I'm kind of interested in seeing how that's gonna go. But I'm also not holding my breath for reasons I laid out in this nicely worded kitchentablemagic.com post where they asked, "Oh, is talking about Magic boring?" And I said, "Yes, it is." But and then
wow.
and then I also launched into this. It was a short, like, couple sentences about how jaded players tend to see the game with a more negative bent than newer players, which is true. I've basically shat on most things that Wizards have done in the past couple months, or no, past couple years actually.
Well, here's something I found a little interesting. Occasionally I listen to some of the other major podcasts, one of the main ones being Goldfish. Now, when I was listening to what Goldfish, Seth, and Richard were saying, Standard's in a really weird place right now. It's not bad, because, I mean, there's a continual rotation. The top deck has not been the same for a while.
But it's also not good. I mean, we can all agree collectively.
I can't call it amazing, but I like the fact that there is an even power balance between everything at the moment.
I suppose. I mean, outside of like, Red Deck won the Pro Tour, and now I think the latest Grand Prix was back to Temur Energy, so it's like, I don't know.
On Mardu vehicles, there were, I think, 5 different decks in the top 8.
Okay. This was what is it, like Grand Prix Birmingham or something? I don't even know the names.
I think it was Denver.
Was it Denver? I'd open up MTG Top 8, but my internet's gonna wig out. I might just do it anyways.
Yeah, it was GP Denver.
GP Denver. Okay, let me see. So MTG Top 8. Yeah, Denver. Yeah. Okay. Wow, it was a vintage tournament. Anyways, so 2, 3 Temur Energy. What is this?
Round up red, mono black, white blue monument. Oh yeah.
White blue monument. What's that about?
That came in 7th.
Yeah, but like, what's its deal? What does it do?
Let's see.
It's just like spirits.
It hoses the hell out of Ramanop Red.
Oh, it's a counter meta deck. Okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I find using as all hell that a counter meta deck suddenly becomes the meta deck.
Well, I wouldn't count one deck in the top 8 as quote unquote meta. I mean, like,
give it time.
As far as I see it, it's Temur Energy versus Ramumet Red, and like a zombies deck like wandered in somehow randomly.
What's this Jeskai build? GPG.
Jeskai.
Look at the 11th rank.
Oh, in Grand Prix Denver? How can I get more than just the top 8?
I'll send you the link.
Oh, okay. Just put it in Discord. I don't want to open up Facebook. That'll
Gotcha.
actually ruin my internet. There we go.
So that's the standard listings.
Oh, I see. It's on Goldfish. 11th, you said? Just Sky.
Mm-hmm.
GPG. Oh, it's God Pharaoh's Gift. Oh God, what is this garbage?
Mm-hmm.
I see. You go gate into God Pharaoh's Gift on 5.
Or you could cathartic and refurbish turn 3.
Refurbish. Oh, I see.
Return artifact from graveyard to battlefield.
Well, refurbish isn't in the. It's not in the list.
It's not on that one, but that was the initial way people were doing it. And it's basically turn 2, you cathartic reunion, you discard a creature and God Pharaoh's Gift. And basically the creature's your win con, you pop God next turn refurbish during first main. God Pharaoh's Gift triggers, you pull something back that's really big, nasty, and just gonna wreck face. It may come 4/4, but I mean, based on ability, it can completely ruin your opponent.
I see. Insolent Neonates, Iniquities. So you would sorry, not Iniquities, Minister of Inquiries. So you mill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Champion of
You can
Wits.
either mill yourself, or the other purpose of Minister of Inquiries was to counter approach.
Oh, so mill them as it gets closer to the top. That makes sense.
Exactly. So thankfully, it was one of those multi-use cards that actually made sense.
Wow, it uses the blue mill desert too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just sacks itself. Yeah, it sacks itself. That's interesting. I mean, it's definitely something different. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good? I mean, well,
it wouldn't have made it to 11th if it wasn't at least decent.
Right. I mean, it's okay.
Regardless of luck, you gotta actually have some merit to make it that far.
And I think it's pretty. I mean, looking at the list, it looks pretty. It looks rotation proof for now. It's like you lose the neonates and that's it. And nope. You just lose the neonates.
And Mausoleum Wanderer.
Yeah, but it's a sideboard. Who cares? Like literally. I mean, that could be literally anything else.
Yeah.
It's some counter spell, dude.
Wow, I didn't think Angel of Invention would be that pricey. Jesus.
What's it up to now?
Angel of Invention, it's like just shy of 9. No,
I see it at 7.
Yeah, sorry, 7.
Yeah.
7.
It's 10 ticks or $6.50. That's all right. It's okay. You play set for $20.
I called it when Chandra, when they first spoiled Chandra. I said it was going to be close to a $50 card, and
well, to be fair, that was only because zombies. That was seen as the viable, like, how to deal with zombos. Among other things.
During the uptick to GP Denver, she spiked over 40 in paper. I think she was about 45.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't call her format defining. She's just merely good.
Of course, not she's not another Jace the Mind Sculpt.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like they'll never print anybody that good. Long Tusk Cubs surprisingly have gone up. I hear they're like $1 now.
They're in almost every single energy build there is.
Yeah, might have to dig some out and like put them in our showcase.
Well, if you guys need some, let me know. I think I have close to. Geez, holy crap! I think I might have a good 50 of them.
Oh wow! Yeah, like Kaladesh has been. I mean, everybody's sort of ramping up for the rotation. Like Kaladesh packs have been flying off the shelves. We have a box. We had 3, it's just crazy. Everyone is really just they're really wanting to buy out tons of Kaladesh.
Well, the people are finally making use of it and finding new ways to do things with cards that people said were complete crap. So, I mean, I can't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole rotation thing where a card, like, oh man, famous example in my head, there was a card from Return to Ravnica. Oh shoot, what was it called? It was the Black Demon guy. I'm gonna look for him. He was the one where it's like, it was beginning of each combat, sack a dude, and it would tap and put a counter on it, or something like that. Oh god, I gotta find it. He's a rare.
RTR, one of my hiatuses.
Right, I'm looking it up right now so I can show you so I can link it to you. Return a Ravnica creature. It was a demon. It was a rare, and it was like a $2 rare for the longest time. And then like Innistrad, there it is, Desecration Demon. This steaming pile of crap.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, dude, the thing was like literally $2, and then
People figured out how to.
no, what do you call like all the good demons rotated out with Innistrad, and like he became, and then on top of that, Theros was rotating in, so you had Grey Merchant of Asphodel, and he's got double black in his mana cost, so he was like two black devotion right there, and he like shot to like 10, 15, 20, like straight up. It's things, and now he's back where he belongs. He's a good 75 cents. So, like, cards are only good in standard, people. Like, I'm telling you, if they don't have any sort of like long lasting actual value, like don't even bother. Like, I don't know, because you're gonna get like a Desecration Demon thing where you just Pack Rat was the same thing. Stupid Pack Rat. God, that standard was cancerous.
Now let's take a look at the current listings. Oh, Nicobolus has gone down. Scarab God has gone up.
Yeah, here Scarab God is like a thing. And definitely
Azure is still sitting over $15. Jesus Christ.
Oh really? Wow. I need to get a set of these stupid commander decks, but I know that these prices are way too high for me. Like the easy money has been made. Even like picking up a case for like cheap. I should have picked up that goddamn mass drop. Oh, I'm kicking myself. Because now it's like already almost double. But yeah, some of these cards are just ridiculous.
Out of the things that are going to be taken out with rotation, what do you think will at least have some staying power in Modern? I mean, aside from Gideon.
In Modern? It's hard to say because I don't know Modern. I barely ever play it. And of the Modern I do play, I hate it. The current, it looks like there's a lot of Death Shadow, Affinity, of course. I mean,
holy crap! You got to be kidding me!
Wow, Death Shadow runs push. Well, you're already there. You go. That's it. You're set. You don't even need. You've Ceremonies Rejection. So Modern is not going to get affected at all because nothing good was ever printed in Battle for Zendikar and or Shadow over Innistrad, and that's kind of the truth. I mean, in my opinion, those two blocks were kind of flyover blocks. Like nobody was truly excited for them. I wasn't. I mean, I was excited for them up until I saw the card lists, and then I stopped being excited, if that makes sense. I was then disappointed.
You got off the...
What is that?
You got off the hype train.
Oh yeah, I jumped off, kicking and screaming. How could they do this? Oh god, and just like jump off. It was disappointing. Those cards were not good.
I mean, I know I've seen some White Humans lists that run like Thalia's Lieutenant and Avacyn, but they're either one or two ofs.
But like those are the only good cards from that set. It was like, or okay, so let's I guess we'll break it down. Battle for Zendikar. I was looking forward to building hilariously degenerate ally decks in Modern, and what I got was a pile of poop. I think
aside from Gideon, the only two allies I can think of are Fire Mantle and Lantern. Fire Mantle was the Menace, and Lantern was the Lifelink.
Right, and then after that, you had the land, which was cool, the ally land. And then you also had, what was it, like Rise from the Tomb or something? March from the Tomb? I forget what it's called.
March from the Tomb.
March from the Tomb, right. That was the one where it was CMC 8 in allies, bring them out. And I thought that was amazing. And actually, somewhere on my bookshelf of like cards I need to sort, there was like pieces of like half of an allies deck for standard. But the problem was that I looked it over and it like there was no support, like no actual support. I couldn't build it. And like the Modern version is like, well, what are you doing trying this in Modern? You're just gonna get BTFO'd by Affinity and or Infect at the time. So it's like, all right, there's no point. Especially in Hilo. The problem with Hilo is the meta is too cutthroat. So it's like either play tier 1 or fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, for the most part.
Let's see. Okay, Oath of the Gatewatch, Crush of Tentacles, and Kalidas. That's
Crush of Tentacles. Oh, Cardtiste. I've always wanted to play with Cardtiste. He was.
I have one, and he's in my commander deck, and
like
he does all kinds of work, dude.
right. Like I saw him, and I was like, okay, he might do work. But then I wasn't willing to pay for him, like pay the money for him. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to get rotated.
Okay. Shadows. Covered Abyssin already.
Oh, lol, Crush of Tentacle. I have a foil one of these. You realize this card is rubbish.
That's not at all.
I mean, it's EDH, I guess.
Nahiri, Avacyn. I've seen a couple Gitrog lists recently that kind of made me smile.
Gitrog, I wanted to play with Gitrog and Ishkana, but then I stopped wanting because it was too much. I wasn't gonna spend the money.
Let's see, Eldritch Moon, Emrakul. I think that's about it.
I wanted to build white weenies with It That Rides as one. But then
there's a soul list that plays it.
Right, but then I was like, oh, I have to crack packs of this, and I was like, rather not.
Another one was Elder Deep Fiend.
Really?
Yeah, it actually does.
Oh wait, that's the one. Hold up, I'm thinking of the wrong guy.
That's the Emerge. I think it's a 5/6.
Yeah, it was the tap one.
Selfless Spirit does see play. Thalia sees some fringe play in a couple prison decks.
I don't like that Thalia. I mean, I do like that Thalia as a card. I don't like her art, and it hurts me physically to want to like play it. It's like, okay, Wizards, you did it. You printed a good card, except not the art. The art, not so much. It's like,
there was the promo version, which was better.
True. I think the promo one was better. Hold up. I gotta look at it again. Thalia, Heretic Cathar. Yeah, I mean, Magali, Villeneuve, you do good work, except not this one. This one, not so much. Let's see. Thalia's Lieutenant's a great card, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah.
That one, I actually picked up a playset because I was looking to add that to my Abzan Innistrad Humans deck, which was basically, it was my old standard deck from Innistrad block. It was Abzan Humans, but it used Ready and Willing instead, and Rancors back when they were all in standard. And Rancor was in standard during your break. You missed out. You missed out on some. You missed out on some choice degenerate interactions with Death Touch, because I had Death Touch Humans trampling over with Rancor. It pissed people off. It was beautiful.
I
was making people
butt.
Oh yeah, I was just making people butt mad left, right, and center. It was great.
There was no lure effect during that period, right?
No, you wouldn't want. I mean, my deck doesn't run it because there's no space. So I would just. Oh, the promo's not that much better, actually. Now that I'm looking at it,
I do like the promo better than the original art, though.
Oh, they're both by Magali. I mean, he's all right. His Thalia's not as good as Igor Kiri looks. I think Igor. No, sorry, not Igor. It was Johannes Voss. I literally have that print. Yeah, what the hell's wrong with me?
Oh, I was just reminded about something that popped up on one of the misprint pages I follow on Facebook. So one of the original test prints for the masterpieces from Kaladesh, one of the test prints was Hedron Archive.
Wow.
The text that was used on it was before they developed the colorless symbol.
Ooh, okay, hold on. I want to see this.
I'll try and find it and link it to you.
I'm just gonna Google it. I'm gonna try Googling it. Oh wait, no, that's not Hedron Archive.
Look up Hedron Greaves. That was the reference everyone was using for it.
Hedron Greaves. Yeah, I don't see it on. What? So what? It showed. It would show Oh wait, hold up. I see. Is it the add 2 to your pool?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Shit.
But it's printed on the masterpiece of Lightning Greaves.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah. So it's Hedron Archive text on a Lightning Greaves masterpiece.
Wow, how do you mess that up? I mean, that's like a whole block away.
It was a test print.
Test print. Hedron Greaves test print.
I'm
You're gonna have to link it because I'm interested in seeing that. And wow. So wow. I mean,
it was, and it's not just one. The collection that this guy was looking at had three of them. Three different.
I guess then, playing devil's advocate, what like how do we know that they're legit? Like it wasn't just a modified,
They're cut. They're actual cut. The backs are blank. It's an actual test print.
That's interesting. And what, they just got this off of the printers?
Possibly the owner of the collection was involved with the original test printing. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to keep scouring these pages until I find it.
That's fine. I mean, we'll continue scouring it as we shitpost, I suppose.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to let's try to bring this back to Commander. I really want to play with Teferi's Protection. That card makes me excited whenever I see something like that.
That's the one that basically brings phasing back, correct?
Yeah, that's the one. And I want this card as a playmat. If I could, like last time, last year's Commander had Magus of the Will, and it was Yawgmoth's Will on a dude. I wanted that as a playmat too. The art on this card is absolutely breathtaking. It's Teferi, the Planeswalker, making a city disappear. I'm gonna assume it's.
I've seen it, and it is amazing.
Right, I believe it's the Dahmpir. I don't know if that's a plane or a city. I didn't get to, I haven't played in Weatherlight, but Dahmpir is a kingdom. Okay, so it was so he just makes an entire kingdom disappear. All right. That I'm about that. We can make that happen. Let's see. Cards that I found really offensive, and you'll understand me calling it offensive if you watch the video I do on the Commander. I found a number of cards pretty offensive because these are cards that could have been printed in like a standard set, and we could have had them. Let's see here. I mean, outside of the legendary creatures that have been printed, you could have actually include like Alms Collector. That could have been in a standard set somehow. Why is that got to be in a Commander only thing? Fortunate Few. That could have been an Hour of Devastation. Why not? Why not have these like wonky cards? That way, it's annoying.
Power balance.
But it's not even that good of a card outside of Commander. But the thing is, people would try to build with it, which would be cool. I would hope that people would try to build with it, which would be cool. Kindred Boon. Okay, maybe not that. Divinity counters.
So one of the other ones was Cloudstone Curio.
Ah, yes, the Cloudstone Curio. What about it?
That was another one of the test prints. Now the problem with that one is it's about maybe close to a quarter of the card was cut off during the test print. The guy who was posting these up got offered, I think it was 1,300 for the 3. I will find it. I will keep digging because I don't know why I didn't immediately tag you in it because it was just amazing to see.
Interesting. What else here? Fractured Identity. I hear a lot of people wanting to play with that card. I agree. It's really kind of cool. Exile target non-land permanent. Each player other than its controller creates a token that's a copy of that creature. I think it's great.
Oh, yeah.
The card looks fantastic. It's like cards like that like I don't see why not. Put it in a flippin' put it in a standard set, see what happens. What else we got here? I'm flipping through it. Memory Plunder, that's not too bad, but I mean it's split mana, so they're not gonna do that.
Oh, holy crap. Did you see the new art for Nicobolus?
I mean Ambitions cost, they could wait, what Nicobolus art? Is it the
SDCC promo?
Yeah, I saw that one. It's all right.
I like it.
It's okay. It's only good with the other 4 planeswalkers or 5. And even then, like I don't like that aesthetic.
I don't like the fact that they tried to make it look like it was carved into a wall, but just the overall appearance of it, I like.
Well, I mean, the idea is that Nicol Bolas is carving each of those planeswalkers into the wall. Because you actually see him like with a chisel and a hammer, like going at it in his thing. I mean, hell, Ambition's cost could have been printed in like Hour of Devastation and like done some like Nicol Bolasy thing with it. But they don't want to. They don't print it. They don't want to print it. They don't want to print good cards. What's up with that? They don't want to print good cards. They just want to print all the good cards in like a one-off side thing. Very irritating. I'm irritated. I've always been irritated with Commander products.
Oh, found it.
Oh, okay. Link it. Let's see this.
Just
link it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to just copy the link instead of post it on your Facebook.
And I'll trade you for the complete card list for Commander 2017, so you can look it over too.
Sorry to say, I can only put it on the wall.
Mm-hmm. I like Vindicted Lich. That card is pretty awesome. Probably wouldn't fit in the whole Hour of Devastation thing, but you know what? We can make that happen. You know, the whole 2-mode thing, targeting a different player. I mean, that's fine. I guess you could do like a cheaper version where you only I don't know if you maybe double up or, well, it says choose one or more. So I guess that's fine. That's pretty fair. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I'm thinking about it and I'm like, yeah. Okay, what is this Path of Ancestry crap? Okay. It's tribal. It's a tribal land that works with your commander. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity when it is spent to cast a creature that shares a creature type. You can scry 1. I mean, that's okay.
Now, one thing I don't understand.
Okay, $3. Holy shit.
All these commander decks are tribal based, right?
This year's ones are, yes.
Okay, so one major question, and this is a very important tribal card, especially for dragons, simply because of mana cost.
Okay.
Why is there no Cryptic Gateway?
I don't even know what that does. Let's find out.
Tap 2 and tap creatures that share a type. Put a creature card from your hand into play that shares the type with both.
Because they would have had to have... I see it now, and the fact that this card... This card would have had to have been in every single deck, to make it fair. Honestly, I don't know if they. That's the thing about Wizards. I don't like a lot of times they won't like if it's gonna be a broken card, they'll make a new broken card. They won't just like reprint something awesome like Cryptic Gateway. I don't know why they won't just do that. Like just either reprint stuff from old sets or put that shit in standard. Like, why do we have to have specialty sets for this stuff? It's crazy.
Reasons.
Yeah, they don't want standard to be fun, so instead they're gonna like ruin Commander by overprinting broken cards that everyone's gonna have. I'm still very offended by that whole Lieutenant thing. The Lieutenant cards, all of them, I hate them all because they're only good in Commander. They're literally useless in any other format, and that makes me mad.
Okay. One card I actually wanted to touch a bit on was the Dragon Engine.
Which one is that? Is that Ramos?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. There he is. All right, what about him?
Door to Nothingness.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's... Yeah. You put it in the deck, that's fine.
Some of the instant upgrades for pretty much all the Commander decks, things like Cryptic Gateway, Slate of Ancestry, you can't really go wrong.
Okay.
Let's see. Crap, I don't have time to actually review the whole list. Was there an elf tribal?
No, it was okay. So the four decks were green white cats, 5-colored dragons, Grixis wizards, and Mardu vampires.
Well, Mardu vampires is definitely an interesting touch.
I the Lycia, the Sanguine Tribune, I do quite like her. The whole gain life to make her cost less. I can dig it.
What was that? It was a 2-card combo that was primarily played in vampires. When an opponent loses life, you gain life. When you gain life, an opponent loses life. It was Sanguine Bond and something else.
I'm picturing the card, and I don't remember the name. Sanguine Bond, and the other one was
it Exquisite Blood?
I think it was.
Either way. So we have
it is. It is, yeah.
Why is that not there? We have tribal vampires. Why is that not in it?
Well, again, because Wizards doesn't want to like Wizards is not there to
powerful card.
Like these Commander decks aren't there to be broken. They're there for people to push the broken cards. You're not going to see the Sanguine Bond Exquisite Blood You're not going to see that other the other Cryptic Gateway. You're not going to see that stuff because Wizards, they're not. It's if you think of it like the intro packs, or I guess what are they now? Planeswalker decks. They all suck.
Yeah.
But like they're there to push a couple cards that maybe we'll see play.
When it comes to the pre-con decks like this now, in my opinion, it's basically, I guess, they are the intro decks. They're meant to be kind of like a baseline for people to take and make their own.
Right.
So as far as raw materials go, these commander decks are friggin' insane.
It's getting more and more. It's getting more and more. The power levels on these things are just crazy, just insane.
And 3 cards added to each. Let's see. I don't think Commander Sphere is in all of them now. I know Command Tower is, but is Sphere in?
We can check. I don't think it is because I think they have some. Well, what it is they'll replace it with a different card, and I believe that card was Path of Ancestry.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll print a new commander. Oh no, Commander Sphere's in the set.
Okay.
Oh, I'm wrong. Gonna sit here and be wrong.
Okay, so Commander Sphere is in there, Command Tower is in there.
Yep.
Cage Sun.
No, Cage Sun's not in here. Oh, you're saying add it?
Yeah, no, just instant cards that you can add to make the deck so much better. Cage Sun, Cryptic Gateway,
Soul Rings.
Well,
oh no, Soul Rings are in here. Sorry.
Depending on what format you're playing, Soul Ring is actually banned in some.
Yeah, but I none of that. Let's be honest here, folks. All right, here we go. Wait.
Why would you ever ban Soul Ring?
I'm gonna put a break here, and then we're gonna go into why I don't even listen to any of that stuff. We'll be right back. Culture, class, net decks, scrubs, never-ending standard metas, dong-sucking, supreme gentlemen. These things and more await you in Le Chateau Cardtiste. Come, join us. I'm interested in the comments people have made about which character is Magic's most iconic vampire. The podcast's hosts felt that, in his mind, Baron Sanger is the one. Several people in the comments feel that Sorin is. I really like Sorin. Sorin is current, popular, powerful, appears on many recent cards, gets played in a lot of casual decks, has a backstory that makes him an old walker, has interesting involvement in the Eldrazi stories, and his home plane has been the feature of 2 blocks. Working against him, though, is that he isn't represented by a vampire creature card. He can't helm a commander deck, and his recent black-white planeswalker cards, one of which is his most vampire tribal card, didn't have a home in a vampire tribal commander deck, though they soon will. Baron Sanger, though, was basically the first. He was referenced to in Alpha before the character even really existed, through the card Sanger Vampire. We met him properly, along with his whole family, in Homelands. He has that combination of having an iconic look and fair bit of power for the time that made Lord of the Pit, Sarah Angel, Shivan Dragon, Juzam Jin, Force of Nature, Crawworm, and even Herloon Minotaur enjoyable for players, hitting the default fantasy tropes, I guess, something Wizards like to go back to in their core sets. Baron Sanger has made new appearances somewhat frequently, despite not really having any story relevance, as he has had new cards or new references on cards in 1993's Alpha, 1995's Homelands, 1997's 5th Edition, 2006's Time Spiral, 2007's Future Sight and 10th Edition, 2009's Plane Chase, and 2010's Magic Core Set 2011. Baron Sanger has also effectively been with us always, the cards referencing him being reprinted in 1993's Beta and Unlimited, 1994's Revised, 1995's 4th Edition, 1997's 5th Edition, 1999's 6th Edition, 2002's Torment, 2005's 9th Edition, 2007's 10th Edition, 2011's Magic Core Set 2012, 2012's Magic Core Set 2013, 2013's Core Set Magic 2014, 2014's Magic Core Set 2015, 2015's Magic Origins, 2016's Eternal Masters, and several pre-constructed products.
Most of these reprints are of Sengir Vampire, mind you, and it's interesting to note that the card is still standard legal, having continued to see print in 2016 and 2017's Welcome decks. While the constant reprinting of Sengir Vampire may seem to suggest that card should be one considered most iconic, the idea that it references Baron Sengir, and that Baron Sengir is a legendary vampire and therefore capable of leading a commander deck, leads me towards thinking of the Baron as more iconic than one of his brood. As for Op's suggestion that Allison should have had something to contribute when Baron Sengir was brought up, from reading this post, I'm not really interested in listening to the podcast. It seems she didn't expressly reveal herself to be completely ignorant of the character, and even if she did, I'm not so sure that's a bad thing. Like with Op's concerns about classic Magic's story being remembered by people in the creative team, I think Op's reaction is overblown. As many have said above me, many old characters and storylines are still being explored, either with interesting callbacks in supplementary sets like Commander, or with everything Nicol Bolas and Karn have been involved in with recent canon story sets. And if it's Baron Sengir in specific you're concerned about, well, it seems there will always be a Sengir Vampire to get a new player curious about its story.
I think I broke Busy.
Okay, that's enough of a space that I can chop that up in Audacity. Welcome back to Between Two Card Sleeves, going around the horn. I'm to Chris, and I'm drinking a rum and coke, and it's delicious. Dahmpir, introduce yourself, and if you're drinking, tell us what you're drinking.
Don't have a drink in my hand currently, but give me some Bushmills or some Wolfhound, and I'm good.
Fantastic. So, because for the break, Dahmpir had this amazing thing about ban lists in other formats that aren't the official. Here's the thing. Commander is a format that's designed to be degenerate for a reason. It's funny. So when you try to no fun allowed this shit, like your 1v1 French Commander and things that people always try to like get me to play, and then I laugh in their face when I just play the cards because it's not on the official ban list. That's literally your problem, because if it's not banned by the rules committee, I'm not listening to you. Like,
no,
straight up.
For the courtesy of our listeners, I'm very sorry. I think I might have broke Busy for the night.
I'm drunk, but I don't care because this is stuff that's been on my mind for a long time. Whenever I see shit like this, it's stupid to want to have like extra bans on top of. I mean, the normal bans. Every single card. I'm gonna actually. You know what? Here we go. mtgcommander.net. This is important. I swear.
I have to turn on push to talk because I'm not gonna be able to stop laughing.
Okay, you can see my musings on kitchentablemagic.com. Check out those forums. The head admin Lazrake, he's a great guy. There's also that really cool podcaster MTG Zuby. You know, I'm sure if I ever get like a talk with him, we would probably agree on a lot of stuff. But anyways, I just did some free plugging. There you go. Where the hell is the ban list? Every single one of these cards are broken as fuck. Okay, you've got the Power 9, you've got Biorhythm, you have Black Braids, Coalition Victory. I mean, look here. Look at this. Look at this. It's insane. I mean, okay, Emrakul, sure. That's pretty like Prime Time, that's a crock of shit, right? Like Prime Time, that's pretty OP. Panoptic Mirror. What was that?
It can be. Wait,
no, he yeah, Panoptic Mirror is broken. You crazy?
No, yeah, it's broken. That's why it's fun.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I understand why that's banned just collectively. But I mean, Sylvan Primordial, I still have a playset that needs to be signed by Sheldon Menery. He needs to sign my playset of Sylvan Primordials because just like Primetime, I need to thank him for his service in banning that unbelievably degenerate card.
Wait, why is Derevi banned?
Derevi's not banned. That's why you don't listen to other people's ban lists.
Okay.
Derevi is not banned.
No, I mean I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure out why this would ever possibly merit a ban list.
Or what, Derevi? Or
yeah, Derevi is on one of the Moto ban lists for Commander.
Well, that's nice. See, that's the thing. When Wizards gets involved with the ban list suddenly turns to shit. It's amazing. Let's look at it. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Commander ban list. So let's see this Commander ban list. So there's apparently a 1v1 ban list. That's cute. This is why I'll never play Magic Online. It was one of the many reasons why I'll never play Magic Online.
I mean, some of these make sense, like Yawgmoth's Bargain.
Yeah, no, bargain in Commander was a crock of shit. I played it. I played Bargain before it got banned, and like that was, you do dirty things with that card.
Another one is Oath of Druids.
Oath of Druids is not banned. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see. When was this list that's updated? It was updated 2 months ago. Okay.
You're looking at the Magic Online ban list. You see,
yes.
That's not the real ban list.
Okay.
The one true ban list is on mtgcommander.net, and it's run by the official rules committee that governs Commander.
Commander.
I linked it to you in the Discord chat. It's right there. And you just gotta click ban list.
Okay.
This is the one true ban list that I follow. I don't care. I welcome complaints. My DMs, I'll open them on Twitter. I don't care about your stupid French 1v1 ban list with extra shit. I'm gonna play my Soul Rings if I want to. I don't care. Like, I literally don't care about your tiers. Like, if I want to go turn 1 plain Soul Ring and turn 2 plains Elspeth, I'm gonna do it. Okay, this is important. Necro. They banned Necro. Is Necro banned? Yeah. What the hell? They banned Necro in Magic Online Commander.
Yeah, because
they banned Arkham Dagson, man. Who does that? Some of this stuff, yeah, sure. Okay, wow. They banned Bazaar of Baghdad. That's hilarious. But Arkham Dagson. How is that? What?
Sorry to say, busy. Keisha just pulled up. So
all right,
it's time we go to dinner.
Okay. You know what?
Gonna be on more?
Funny enough, that this will actually make 55 minutes. If I slap in my my couple of things, or maybe I wonder if I should put Stefan's thing somewhere here. I'll decide. Maybe we'll just call the episode, and then afterward, if we want to just shit post on our own, we can do that. I guess before we leave, do you have anything you would like to push? Maybe Instagram pages or something?
Not right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my interaction with your channel strictly on a Magic basis.
That's cool.
I can work with that. No, I'll be pushing other pages.
Righto. So you can check out, first, this will be posted on the kitchentablemagic.mtg, kitchentablemagic.com forums. Oh my god, I'm so drunk. You can also check this out on YouTube on my channel, youtube.com/c/Tikris, and also donate to my store. I'll put links to the GoFundMe in the description, and check out Game Escape on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you again to Dahmpir for doing this on basically little to no notice. My one free day in like 3 weeks, so I'm looking forward to doing this and putting it out for once. But yeah, I'll play another. We'll end it with some music by Zurius as usual. And thanks everyone. We'll see you. Jeez, I'll see you guys when I see you. Thanks again, and till next time.
All right, Chris.